Happy Holy Thursday, everyone. We are finally at the end of Lent, and on Holy Thursday we celebrate the institution of the Eucharist. And I'd like to ask you as a family, and you can respond through Facebook, do you really miss the Mass? Be honest. Give me some feedback. I'd like to hear from you. I really do miss you, and looking around at empty pews is no fun. But we also celebrate the meaning of the Eucharist today, which is the washing of the feet. We've been doing a lot of cleansing lately. Jesus washes the disciples' feet. I think the meaning of Holy Thursday, and I'm not going to have a Mass. You can check online for the Mass. It's just a quick meditation between Mary's disposition and Peter's ego. What, is at work here, I think, is Christ's love, his truth, and not our ego. So we try to live in isolated closeness to family and lots of internet correspondence. Stuff comes to the surface, some good and some bad. Peter had a huge ego. Don't wash my feet. He wanted to hide his vulnerability, fear, and need for others. This is the roaring lion of the human ego, the source of childish reactions and unreasonable attitudes, Edward C. In his wonderful book, No Greater Love, which I encourage all of you to read, shared about his little girl who refused to take medicine. She bit her lips and would not take her medicine, just like this. So that's the roaring lion, the great ego. And Jesus says, and refers to another ego eimi, which means I am. I am the good shepherd. I am the living water. I am the living bread come down from heaven. That's what the great I am heals my ego. There's no room for Peter's ego. So let's look at Mary here. She's so silent during this time of the crucifixion. They're killing her son. How can she do that? But for Mary, she must realize that her son is not having his life taken, but giving up his life. But there's no tower of ego erected in her. If Mary was praised, she gave all the glory to God. If she was gossiped about, it meant nothing. If she received food, she thanked God. If she went hungry, she blamed no one, least of all her Lord. She could afford to be a woman with no rights. For her, everything was gift and grace, like a fallen timber. Devastating blow by the axe does not feel anything. It does not react as dead. This is Mary, not attached to the world, but attached to God. So, I know all over the parish, people have had this humble service. That is not about my ego. It's about him. Ego eimi. I am the great I am, the way and the truth and the life. Love one another as I loved you. That is what God is feeding, not our ego. Amen. Okay, so now we're ready for the bulletin announcements that you always look forward to on Holy Thursday. Again, the Masses will be throughout the local diocese. Check in on the cathedral. The bishop has a meditation and a Mass for Holy Thursday online service. And so the local parishes will have online services throughout the diocese. St. Pius, I believe St. Joseph, Crescent Springs, St. Barbara's, many others throughout the diocese. Locally, Cincinnati, EWTN, of course, and even internationally, the Vatican, all online services. Tomorrow, our parish will be online at St. Barbara's. We, along with all the other deanery priests, will have an online service at 3 p.m. And I had the honor of being asked to be the celebrant at the Good Friday service, which is very humbling for me. And on Easter Vigil, again, we'll be back to the many local online services. That Mass will 8:30 p.m. in most churches. For us, we will have an Easter Sunday Mass here at St. Patrick's, and it'll be on the web. And so tune in and join us all then. One final announcement. Someone asked, many people have asked if we have online donations, and yes, that'll be in place on the web over the weekend and thereafter. Anyway, happy Holy Thursday. Let's make a wonderful, prayerful Good Friday. On Good Friday, inviting everybody to come into church to light a candle if they wish for someone in need, or to make one of the Stations of the Cross, and again to tune in to St. Barb's Online at 3 p.m., which will be helping to host that service. Godspeed to you, and as the old African Negro says, Easter is a coming. Amen.